Shalom. This is David.
Hi.
No. Shalom. Shalom. This is my deal. This is me. This is my perfectly legitimate, 100% accurate. Oh, I'm David.
Oh, hi, David. I'm Jeff. What's going on?
All right, that thing we've been doing for over 400 videos. I forgot about it.
That's true. We've done that, yeah.
So this is my perfectly legitimate run-through of the DLC bosses. I am...
and what game are we... What is that?
Dark Souls 2. The title card set.
Oh, Dark Souls 2. Okay.
The title card set, all right? So this is...
And you're stabbing a kitty.
Yes, I'm stabbing a kitty. That would be invisible if I hadn't collected an item. But, so right now I am rocking the King set, and along with a sword that deals more damage with the more souls you have. You'll notice I am taking damage. This is a perfectly legitimate run-through.
Yes, I like how you have to say that.
Yes. So Aava has already used, or Aava, however you... I call it Byakko. So Byakko has already used several of his attacks. The swipe, which can be chained several times. The homing crystal soul mass, which is fun. The AoE ground stomp. That one's actually surprisingly easy to roll through. That swipe he just did.
That is a grab attack.
Yep, don't get bitten by that. Also, don't get greedy with your attacks. I'm good.
Why are you using life gems?
Why am I using life gems? Because this is a perfectly legitimate run. Okay.
Do you have like 7,000 Estus flasks and you just don't want to put it on your hotbar?
No. I'm so used to using life gems and I'm used to the timing on them. That's what I use. Okay. I know Estus is better, but whatever. Oh, hey. No, I have maximum of all Estus that I've earned legitimately.
You keep saying that, and the more you say it, the more I think it's true.
Exactly. That's So don't... If you're not playing perfectly legitimately, don't do that. What I just did. Just roll on the last one. Because this guy just wrecks you in a lot of fun ways.
Fortunately, mostly physical attacks.
Yeah.
So shield use, that's not where the cat is.
I rolled through and missed. So I am using the Throne Defender shield, which is super great. I like that shield a lot. It's a good balance of a bunch of things. It's no, like, Gurm Great Shield that is just fun, but...
yeah, so, it looks nicer. I mean, the Gurm Great Shield is great, but it's also just like a chunk of stone.
Yes.
So.
Now, I do have 99 in every stat, which shows that the Soul Spear doesn't do that much damage.
It's really not great.
No. Something to point out, all of my armor and equipment, everything is at +5 or +10, whatever its maximum is, which took a lot of grinding, let me tell you.
Oh, so much grinding.
So much grinding. Just like my 98 million souls down there in the bottom.
Yeah, you're just really good at PvP, and you just do it all the time.
Exactly. Aava, like, as a boss in general, is actually a lot of fun to play with two people, and there are plenty of phantoms you can summon in on the outside if you want to, but Soul Spear, and I win.
Oh,
but he can still kill you.
Yep. That
can still wreck your day.
So passes Aava, King's Pet.
Yep, and this is where I remember to do a...
We gotta do an emote with your blue and orange-haired person.
That's pink. That is pink.
Okay, it's pink, sure.
That's
okay.
90, 60, 60. That's pink. Or 60, 30, 30. I can't remember what the RGB values are. It's one of those.
So this was the very first of the Ivory King DLC.
The Ilium Lois.
Yes, Ilium Lois, which is a beautiful location.
It is the home to the best and the worst bosses in all of Dark Souls 2.
That is true.
And
this was neither of those, actually.
No, this was neither of those. This was just it was a good, fun boss. And it's actually a real fun thing, because if you don't get the Eye of the Priestess, like I said, Byakko is just invisible. So,
but can still take damage.
Yeah.
It's not invincible, just invisible.
Just invisible. But if you don't know he's there, just all of a sudden something's killing you. You're like, well, great.
The all bosses speedrun of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin edition, is like nerve-wracking to watch because they do invisible Aava.
Oh, wait,
because
really?
It's faster. Yeah.
Oh man.
So like Dark Souls 2 has a lot of bosses, and the speed runs are to a point where it's, you have to fully commit, right? You can't just like, there's no safety strats, right?
Right. Everything
everything has to be just done. Now, of course, you're doing a lot of damage
with a rapier and all that.
Yeah, but you basically rapier strategies with doing lots of damage, lots of pokes and stuff. But still, it's just like, oh man, it's just. And then they also have to do the worst fight in the Ivory King as well.
Yeah,
which if someone did an all bosses speed run and then just didn't do the frozen outskirts, I'd be like, I'm fine with this. Yeah. It still counts.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned, that place doesn't exist. It's so terrible.
It's such a bad area. It's so lazy, which, I mean, maybe we'll see in its entirety, depending on what Jeff wants to edit.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do a taste of it. You got to have at least a taste of it.
Just a taste of how terrible it is.
Yeah.
Especially because I did some fun things with some hex values.
Some hex values. You mean that you're using hexes?
Yeah,
exactly.
In the game? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You're just trying different values of hexes.
Yeah. Different hexer. Like, do I want the hexer hood or do I want? Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. That's what you meant. Of course.
So that's. I'm recording all of these, but then I'm just giving it to Jeff. So.
And then I'm giving it right back to you.
Yes, and in a format we can all enjoy.
The best part is where I don't have to fight the bosses from Dark Souls 2 anymore.
It's almost like you're tired of that.
I was, 2 straight years of doing that. But now I'm doing Dark Souls 3 bosses.
Which we're going to record after this.
We certainly are.
And then we will hit the extent of what I've seen in Dark Souls 3 at that point. But that's for later.
Yeah, as long as you can stay. It's just you just gotta stay one boss ahead. You'll be okay.
So for fans who don't know, I recently moved. So
did I.
So did Jeff. So all of our free time went.
The fact that there is anything uploaded, this is very timely. Like this actually doesn't matter at all because. most of the people watching this are in the future,
right?
Actually,
and
literally every single person that's watching this in the future,
but they're watching like 7 to 12 videos in a row. So,
but yes, I had to pre-plan because until today I did not have internet, so
I had to upload one of the videos to the channel myself, which is fun fact, first time I've ever done that in 5 years.
You're like, did it work?
I set it to private. Is that what I was supposed to do?
No, it worked. Yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, and then I just tethered to my phone so I could fix the info, and then. But yeah, like I was definitely just like, all right, well, I guess I'll go eat at Starbucks tonight because I have this gigabyte file that I'm going to upload, and I'm going to watch some Giant Bomb and upload a gigabyte file.
Wow, your Starbucks have way better internet than the Starbucks in Houston.
I was just sitting there. It took about 30 minutes, but I'm sitting there eating, watching, like I said, just like some quick look. So I was like, well, I'm just going to sit here and I don't have internet at home, so...
Man, downloading, like, the tutorial file for Lightworks, which is a gig, took, like, almost an hour at the Starbucks I like going to.
Oh, man, and that's downloading. That should be faster.
It should be. You're right.
Well, anywho. If you want free Wi-Fi, I guess Starbucks is still a good option.
It is.
If you would like to support us in what we do, we have a Patreon. Mm-hmm. There's a little box in the corner. So you can give a certain amount each month, and then we can hopefully do this full time.
Right, and then we can start doing even a wider variety of things as well.
Yeah, that is true. We gotta do occasionally. We gotta do those popular things so that we can get those views. Gotta get those views.
Like our metal cover of Axiom Verge. That's doing well, right?
That's basically the most popular thing we've ever done. Okay, because people are really into Axiom Verge, as they should be, because it's awesome.
Wait, is that true? Is
no,
that like?
Not.
Oh, I was about to say, is that actually doing really well?
No.
That'd be great.
The highest view count video is the one that was search engine optimized for it. and I kind of knew it was going to be that way. It's the stat boost exploit
right,
when Darksiders 2
right.
came out. I was like, well, I was like, I need to get this out because, I still discovered it. I'm sure someone else out there probably discovered it too, but still I felt, it was all, I mean, that's like my job, right? To test video games.
Right. So
I was like, well, I might as well get some extra money out of this. I mean, I wasn't paid to test Darksiders 2, but in a way I am.
You kind of did. You tested, you broke it in a lot of fun ways.
But yeah, just having that guide up there was it's like the most popular video by far. That, and I think maybe like the first episode of like true crime,
which
was like another popular one. I guess people really like true crime.
Yeah, maybe I should do Sleeping Dogs at some point.
Certainly could. I have so many video projects going on right now. Anyways, a lot of them are Dark Souls related. Not all of them.
Most of them, though.
Some of them are Transformers related.
Thank you for doing the editing on that, because holy crap.
Oh boy. Yep. No, we don't have to talk about this on the babbling portion at the end of the video, but I'll give you some context about what I'm trying to do with that.
Okay. I don't know. It might be fun for our audience to hear.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I thought about maybe I just record what I'm doing just to... Anyways, Dark Souls.
All right. And now more Dark Souls.
More Dark Souls to come.
Yes, in a lot of ways. All right, I'm going to stop recording now.
Can you do a tease? Like, what do we have next?
Oh, so next we have... I guess it's up to... I decide by telling you right now. So up next, we're going to be seeing the worst part of Dark Souls 2, and possibly the worst part of any Souls game, aside from the Valley of Defilement.
Okay. Yeah, Valley of Defilement's pretty boring.
That's offensive and boring, so... And also long...
All right, that means that we get to go to the Frozen Wastelands.
It does.
Outskirts.
Frozen Outskirts.
So yeah, get hyped for that.
Get hyped for the
horrible train wreck.
God, that thing is the worst.
Okay, well, we'll complain then.
We'll complain then.
Dark Souls.